Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today, I have something new for you guys. I am playing a game called Hide and Seek World. The basic idea here is that you have to choose a hiding spot somewhere in the world on Google Street View. You're against other people who also choose hiding spots, and then you have to try and guess as close to their spots as possible, and they have to try and guess yours, and whoever gets the most points wins. I'm very, very excited to get going with this and show you guys how it works. If you guys are interested in playing Hide and Seek World, it'll be the first link in the description. I highly recommend you check it out. But without any further ado, let's just jump straight into this. Let's start with a classic hide and seek game, and I will go ahead and join a public game because I don't have anyone private to play with right now. So a match with up to 8 players, and so yeah, you hide somewhere on the map, then you try and figure out where your opponents are, and then it crowns a winner. So let's get going. It might take a second for me to get a game, so I will see you guys when we're in. All right, so we've got a game. We've got 5 people in here. So I have a minute to choose a location that I think is going to be difficult for my opponents to guess, and I believe I can choose anything, official or unofficial. So I want to try and pick something difficult. Let's go for let's go Sudan. How about that? Is there coverage in like the mountains here? Because I know that there's like some stuff here that's like doesn't look like Sudan very much, but I don't know if any of it. I don't see any photospheres marked over here, which is a little unfortunate. How about like Chad, somewhere in the mountains? Like, nah, there's no like coverage up here. I gotta be careful. I need to pick something. How about this? Oh God. Okay, this is almost unfair. I want to pick something that's outside. That feels a little better. Dude, are you serious? 10 seconds? Oh no, I have to pick something. Oh no, I'm sorry. I feel terrible. Okay, well, I mean, the idea is to pick something that's hard, so, you know, I think it's allowed for me to pick whatever I want. It is within the constraints of the game, but I think that one there was particularly nasty, so my opponents might not be very happy with me for it, but now I'm trying to figure out where one of the players is here. I am allowed to move, so I'm just going to zoom on down the road and see if I can get to anything. We're definitely in Peru here, but I don't have much of anything. But looks like the players are pretty good. I mean, they're getting solid point totals, so they do know what they're doing. I don't have any information here, but I'm going to zoom into Peru and just plop it down somewhere in the mountains. Not so bad. I'm in second place, so yeah, we had several people in Peru, one in Ecuador. The true hiding place was right there, east of Cajamarca. But into round number 2. Ooh, Russia. Wow, okay. So, yeah, they're not going easy. I mean, at least it's official Street View, so I guess they're nicer than me, but we'll see if anybody else decided to go for a photosphere. So yeah, Viferis is the person whose hiding spot this is. That person was 700 kilometers away, 4,500, 700. So yeah, this is tricky. And I have very little information here. Fall coverage in Russia. I mean, hard to say. Sergeyevka. I think I'll go for like, I don't know, Tula maybe was a thought. We'll give it a try. Super close, it says. Oh, nice. It was Tula Oblast. Let's go. That's a great guess. 486 points, and that puts me in the lead. Okay. Is this going to be mine or no? Okay, it's somebody else again. Okay, back into official Street View. We've got Uruguay, I think, with these road lines, classic white painted signposts. Yeah, I mean, this is... Wait, what was that pole? It almost looked like a Chile pole. That was weird, but... Anyway, yeah, I mean, you can be... I feel like this game... There's a lot of power that you have in terms of the location that you choose, so you can choose to be really evil, and I feel like if you're evil, there's sometimes not a lot that your opponents can do about it, but anyway, we'll see what they're able to do when they get to my location. I don't have any good info here, so I'm going to click near the middle of Uruguay. It was northeast. Nobody else actually in the country. There are a couple people in Brazil, so I've got a pretty solid lead now at this point. Looks like there's 2 rounds, so we kind of go through the rounds twice. So now they're guessing my location. Am I allowed to click it? So I can, like, look at it more? Oh, this isn't even in Chad. This is misplaced. This is India. Oh, I feel terrible. Okay, this is really bad. This is, like, Gujarat, and oh no. Oh no. Wait, how? What? How did this guy go Nigeria? We have a Nigeria and a Republic of the Congo and one in London. It's a misplaced location and they're still guessing neighboring countries. How are they even pulling that off? And then we have one guy who is in India. I feel particularly bad for that person because that's where it actually was. Oh no. Okay, well, everything else was official Street View. I mean, they're going for Russia. Russia isn't exactly easy, but it's easier than what I went for, so next time I'm going to have to try and be a little nicer. There hasn't been a lot of information, though. I mean, I guess it's nice when they choose hiding spots that are close to signs, but nobody's really done that yet. We'll see if this sign has anything. I've got a little bit of time here. Oof. Okay, Tambov, Penza. Okay, so it'll be somewhere between those two. That's good enough for me. Why is the thing highlighted? Tambov and Penza are here, so it'll be somewhere on the road between them. The compass is a little interesting. It's like northwest, so maybe... Well, I don't know, actually. I don't see a stretch of road that works here, but 489 points, I will take that. Very, very solid. It does look like, actually, somebody else was quite close to Penza, so that's a nice guess, too. But now we head into round 2. I've got a nice 400-point lead, which is solid. And now I have to pick a new hiding spot. So let's pick one that actually is where it says it is. And let's go... What continent do we want to go for? Maybe Asia? Maybe a cheeky, like, China? I could probably find a good China location. How about, like... Where's the, like, really cool, like, Karst Park in, like, Hunan? Isn't that, like... Isn't that in Hunan? The, like, Zhangjiajie Forest Park or whatever? Unfortunately, I don't actually know where that is, so... I need to just, like, zoom into China and click a mountain location and see if it looks reasonable. Okay, that's reasonable. It's difficult, but... How about that one? Okay, I'll be nice. I'll give him a license plate. I'm not going to give him official Street View, but I'll give him a license plate. I think this is guessable. It's better than the Gujarat Chad incident, at least. But, okay. Into the next round, we've got Denmark. It would be nice if I'm able to 5K one of these. Hodson is probably a town. It's probably quite small, though. Yeah, whether 5K is possible is really entirely dependent on how nice the other players decide to be. But, yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a lot here. Unless maybe... No. Thought maybe I'd get some signage there, but doesn't seem like it, so... I'm just going to go Central Denmark. Go ahead and plop it right there. Super close, it says. How close was it? 74 kilometers, not so bad. Little bit... Oh, Hudson, wow, that's actually findable. That was pretty large on the map, I didn't realize. Oh, that one actually was 5Kable. That's a skill issue. But, still holding a lead. Pretty solid one. I don't think there's any sort of, like, skill-based matchmaking or anything here, but... It would be interesting to play a game of this, like, at the really high level, but I guess people would just pick, like, insane photospheres or misplaced things. But it's still, I mean, it's such fun, even if it's... Maybe it doesn't work as well as, like, a competitive thing, but it's such a fun game to just, like, play along with. Anyway, Osan University, we've got the 1, and we've got Dongtan 400. I don't know what any of this is, to be honest. 400 is here, though, so we're probably in Seoul. Somewhere around it. I don't see the 400 anywhere else. Here's the 1. I'm just going to send right here. I think this will be close enough. Bang on, it says. 42 kilometers out. Not exactly bang on, but bang on enough, let's say. Looks like I and somebody else went for Seoul, and it was... Okay, Osan was a place. I've not heard of that before. Fair enough. Okay, into the British Isles. Architecture looks very Irish, so that's my first instinct here, but it's quite a small road, so not going to be simple to narrow this down. Well, Yeah, again, it looks like the others aren't giving me too much here. But hey, at least I get to move around. Honestly, I feel like it would be interesting, though, if somebody actually did pick a photosphere and I had to try and reason it out based off of, like, almost no information. 69 kilometers, nice. Not so bad. Just a bit north. And 3,314 points. That's solid. I wonder, I mean, I guess the max is probably 5,000 over the course of a game. See what they're able to do with my China location. See what happens as their guesses start to roll in. See if anybody gets China here. Nice, okay. We got one person in Shanghai. Not very mountainous in Shanghai, but fair enough. It's a decent hedge. Well, okay. It's kind of the easternmost point of China. It's not really a decent hedge, but it's not terrible. One in Tibet, that's fair. Honestly, that is a valid guess. Got a couple more people coming in over there. Let's see where they were. One in Mongolia, and one actually quite close in the mountains there. So, honestly, very nicely done by them. And we head into what I believe is the final round. Looks like a Vietnam this time. Okay. I do wonder. I mean, I'm going to be able to get like 3,700 points probably. I wonder if 4,000 is achievable. It probably is, but again, it's kind of dependent on how nice they are to you. Atep Key. Is that like a thing? Why do I feel like I've heard of that one? Like something ending in key. Key on. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. It's probably going to be a tough one, so I'll just go ahead and plonk somewhat central within Vietnam. 74 kilometers, actually. That's not bad at all. Oh, wow. That was very good. Okay, so it's pretty close to Hue there. Not sure if any of that was findable, but 3,799 points is the final score, so I won by over 100. Very, very solid. Up to level 6. I have enough to capture a Geo Spirit. I don't know what is, but let's, okay, sure. Rarities, okay, sure. Let's make an offering. I have no idea what this is, but this seems like an interesting little side thing here. It's common, okay, 80%, so that was always likely to happen, but nice. I've got an iceberg spirit. Good stuff. Okay. Now, let's see what the other game mode is, because I believe there's another one. Yeah, find Wolly. Wolly is our cheeky, lovable mascot who loves to play hide and seek online, compete against others to find him. So rather than finding the other players, you're going to be finding... Well, is this more like almost more like a classic GeoGuessr type thing? Except head-to-head? Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what types of locations the game decides to give us in this case. Should be interesting to see how this kind of compares to the other mode. But hey, I mean, this is good fun. Like, seriously, this is a very interesting idea. And I have seen people like, you know, Zigzag and Jack play this before, and it's always enjoyable to watch them as well. So very, very cool to be playing this myself. Now, Brazil, I don't know. This is hard. 281 kilometers out. Okay, so that player is clearly not that bad. This is like central Brazil. I would say like maybe Goiás or Tocantins was my thought here. I think I'm just going to have to make a vibe guess here. Okay, two players are not very close. One of them is, though. So that person knows what they're doing. I'll go Tocantins Goiás border. And it was a little further south. It was southern Goiás in the end. Okay, that player just went for Brasilia, which in this case, not that bad of a hedge. So I am behind. Looking like Uruguay. It's a main road, so it might be findable, but it depends. Ooh, Col Larrañaga, Soriano. Okay, so I'm going east. This might actually be findable. Let me check if I can get to this. So Soriano is here. No, it's not. Wait. Hold on. Soriano is this one. And then Col Larrañaga. Is this ever like a main road? I was hoping this would be findable. I don't know, though. 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this one, sadly. I haven't found Laranaga. I'm going to leave it in right where I have it, 58 kilometers out. Not so bad. I'm the only one in the right country there. Oh, it was right on the... Oh, wow. Interesting. So it was actually a border between departments. Maybe that's why the department was actually mentioned on the sign there, but still a solid guess. Good subdivision knowledge there. As we head into what appears to be Norway, this... Yeah, so this is kind of just like... It's like head-to-head, almost like multiplayer GeoGuessr is essentially what this mode is, which is also fun. The other one is really... It's so dependent on, like, what the other players choose, and it seemed like in the game that I played, the players were pretty nice. They didn't go for anything too crazy, so I guess I appreciate them for that. Let's just send like it was south. I was thinking south and then I moved off of it, but one in Denmark, I got Amond. I was a little closer in the wrong country there, but okay. So just 2 more rounds of this. This looks like Ecuador. This is 5Kable probably, but in 1 minute or 45 seconds even. Might be a little challenging. Actually, what do we have there? I can't read it. Oh, that's so annoying, because I think, like, that's the info that I need, but... It's just a little bit too small, too blurry to read there, so... I mean, that says Quito, Archdiocese of Quito, so... Or somewhere near Quito, I think. I don't know where, but... Calacali? Sounds like that's maybe like a neighborhood or something. It's not going to be downtown, but... Calacali... Yeah, I'm not going to find that, but 24 kilometers out, pretty solid there. Let's see where it was in the end. It was actually quite north. Okay, no, it was a separate city. I'm kind of surprised it was a separate city, because the fact that it said Quito on the sign made me think it was actually there, because the department isn't called Quito. We've got some unofficial coverage in Vietnam. Oh, now it's official. I don't think there's info on that. Ooh, I can't go that way. See if I can get to anything. Be nice to get a little province name here, but I'm not sure I've chosen the right direction here. This isn't looking very promising. If anything, I want to go south here, but I'm not sure, so let's give it a go. Let's go towards Ho Chi Minh City here. Ooh, nice. That is a very solid guess. Pretty close to Cambodia there. I will take that. 2,297 points, and I think that is the game. It is, nice. So, a little bit of a quicker game mode, that one. But solid victory, 2297 out of a possible 2,500. I will certainly take that. Let's play one more regular hide and seek here. And I'm going to see if I can get to, what was it, 4,000 points? I think it was 4,000 points, right? Because I had like 37 something or 3,800 last time. I think 4,000 is achievable out of a possible 5,000. So let's try and be as accurate as we can here and hope that the other players are nice to me. But it is another 5-person game, so... Wait, is that... What's the total score? Is it 500 per round? Maybe it's 4,000 is the max, actually. I think 4,000 is the max. I think I did the math wrong. Anyway, let's go... Oh, man, Iran has like 1,000,000 photospheres. I feel like there's got to be some cool stuff in like the mountains, right? Oh, this is fun. Yeah, see, this is really cool. Difficult to go Iran here, I think. But I don't know. I feel like... Am I being scummy by picking photospheres? I feel like... I mean, I'm allowed to. Anything is allowed. And I feel like it's more interesting than just going for normal Street View every time. I think it shakes it up a little more. So I'm going to go for this mountain location in northern Iran. And we will see if any of the other players go for anything spicy. This is normal Street View, but it's not easy. So what was my score? It was like 3790 something. Was that out of 4,000? Maybe it was. I mean, okay, well, in that case, 3,800, I mean, that's pretty good, but, well, we'll see if I can beat my score from the first game. Let's just say that. which, by the way, is not looking promising right now because I have no information. I don't even know what country I'm in, which is a problem. Oh, I can't go back to the start either. At least not with the geoguess. Oh, you can do this, can't you? Oh, God, I gotta click somewhere. Norway, maybe? I don't really know, to be honest. Ooh, one player was closer there. Oh, wow. It was just right in the center of Norway. Honestly, my guess is not that bad, but somebody else was even closer, so we may have competition here. Because that was not an easy round to even get the countries, so let's lock in here. We've got double white lines. There should be Malaysia. Probably somewhere on the Malay Peninsula, but this is probably a good round for info, yeah. Oh my god, is that truck seriously going to be in my way the whole... Are you serious? Kwanton 43 to the west? What? How is Kwanton west? Qualitarian guy. Okay, so I guess we're just like between them. If we're pretty close to Kwanton, maybe it's like that stretch of road. What's the... I don't have enough time to line this up. Yeesh. I don't know, something like that. 5. Oh, nice. Wait, 2 kilometers. Okay, I'm not sure I deserve full points for being 2 kilometers away, but it was just a little bit off. But hey, I mean, I'll take that. I got full points for the first time in the video, so that's pretty darn fun. We'll see what the others can do with this. Again, I think general part of the world is guessable. Like maybe you could go Caucasus or something. Saudi Arabia, I mean, honestly, not a terrible guess. I mean, there are mountains in Saudi Arabia. I don't know if they would look that green, but Yemen, honestly reasonable. Okay, so they're doing okay with it, to their credit. South Sudan. And, oh, okay, we had one go in Colorado, which honestly is kind of valid. Like, it was just a mountain, right? But, again, I'm making it hard on them, but... Yeah, I am now behind once again, but now we are guessing the location of the person above me. Radan Voivoda. Yeah, good luck finding that. We're going to be in Bulgaria. Ooh, hello. Tervel. Jen Kolevo. Tervel is northwest. Well, I don't know what Tervel is, unfortunately, but it might be scannable. Let's take a quick look. Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh, what was it? General Kolevo? Nikola Kozlevo? What was the town I was in? Where is it? Ah. Oh no. I don't remember what the name of the town was, so I'm not quite on it here. 496, 19 kilometers out. Where were we? A little further south. Oops. So I was trying to get the highlight to go. Wait, what the? Okay, this is Hawaii. Au and Elima? Water northwest. Eha. Okay, this feels gettable. Hold on. Let's see. I want to go Big Island here, and I'm thinking something like this. Elima and Au. Well, guys, I think I found it. 0 kilometers out. Boom. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, wow, we had 2 people on the Big Island of Hawaii, so to their credit, very, very nice. But nice, I just zoomed straight into the right intersection. That was fun. Okay, we got a real 5K. I can end the video happy now. Okay, second hiding spot now. I've got a decent lead. 1,966 points out of a possible 2,000. So it is going well. Should I go for something whack? Should I go for, like, Svalbard or something? Are there good photospheres in, like... Oh, wait, no. Let me pick one of the epic, like, Victor Posnov, like, Mount Thor photospheres. Hold on. Where are they? Where is... It's Baffin Island, right? It's here, I think, yeah. Let me pick one of these. These are so epic. Look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, look at this photo. Look at how high quality it is. This is like one of my favorite. There's a few of these in this general area that look like this, and it's just... Is that Mount Thor over there? That drop? I don't know. Anyway, Not an easy one, but I just love this photo, so I gotta pick it. So we'll see what the others come. Oh man, Mongolia. Okay, well, rest in peace, my really high score. Dang, that's annoying. I think this is probably Eastern with this like grassy rolling hill type landscape, but I don't actually know anything about Mongolia, so um I know I've seen there's some green stuff like up here, there's some like down here. I honestly don't really know, but I'm just gonna click kind of near Choibalsan and kind of hedge my bets here. It was max east, so I got how many points did I get? I closed the thing. That's on me. 471. So I dropped a few because it was really far east, but it still wasn't that bad. Norway, ooh, with a road number 453. Ooh, hello. Rien and Venezla. Fours should be somewhere around here. Those are the fives. 49, 46. Okay. 450. These are never that easy to find. Okay, having a little bit of trouble here. There's a little more of them here. Yeah, okay. 455, 454. Where the heck is it? There it is, 453. Ah, that's close enough. 498. I'll take that. Very nice. 2,909. Can I get to 3,900? That would be very hard, but it may be doable. Okay, now they're going to guess my lovely Baffin Island location. Not an easy one. I feel like Greenland is a reasonable guess, though, even if you don't know. Like, it's clearly very cold. Okay, eastern Montana is interesting. That's not where I would have gone on that, but... oh no, why does everyone think it's the Great Plains? Is that the vibe they're getting from this? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Svalbard is reasonable, actually. That's completely fair. I was considering even going there. And Alaska is also fair. So, yeah, I think I'm just a little bit more evil, apparently, than the other people playing this game online. But, oh well. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, I think this may be rest in peace for the 3,900 dream, because this is just somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Argentina, which, unless I make an insane guess or find a sign, is going to be trouble. There really is not a lot to use here. Okay, unlucky. Let me just get a lay of the land here and make the best guess that I can. I mean, it looks like Uruguay, so I might just go for, like, Entre Rios here. Was Buenos Aires. That was the other area I was considering. Okay, well now it's going to be a struggle to even get 3,800, but it is doable. Can the last hider be nice to me, please? Is this, like, Veneno? This looks familiar. Hold on. I feel like... Why does that pink bus look familiar to me? Like, I feel like I've seen this in coverage before. Like, and it fits, I mean, with the antenna and the... What the heck? That's insane. Anyway, with the blurred antenna and the, like, wintry coverage, it kind of fits. I'm gonna try this. I don't know... I mean, I don't know where we are realistically, but... I don't know. Yo, 1 kilometer, let's go. It actually was. Wow, we had one in Sakhalin. That's a great guess. I was on the right road. That's insane. I was like 1 curve off. Let's go. Huge. Huge. That is a fun way to end it. Got the full points. It wouldn't have been a 5K in GeoGuessr, but I did get the full points on the Hawaii round too, so that one definitely counted. But that was a blast, honestly. Really, really fun game. Definitely try that yourselves if you would like to. I think this would be also really cool to play with friends. Maybe, you know, if I play this again, I'll have to bring somebody on for it, and we could challenge each other and see if we can stump each other with the photospheres and whatnot. But Also very, very fun to play online. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I certainly enjoyed playing it. So yeah, check it out if you would like to. And that is going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching as always. I appreciate you if you're still here. And I will see you again soon for another video. Until then.